My name is H.R. Buglong. I'm from Roxborough here, Preston County originally. I joined the Highway Patrol in 1991, stationed in Wilkes, Ashe, and Allegheny counties in the mountains. Came back here in 96. In 2003, I was recruited to the governor's detail, where I stayed over half my career. I came back here and retired in 2019 with no aspirations of running for sheriff. And very shortly, members of the community, both formal and informal leaders, began to call, began to send me letters and emails, and it was obvious that a large portion of this county wanted another choice. And so, then I went to my family, then I went to my church, and my church family, my pastor, and I began to pray about it. And I think I'm responding to a higher calling, I know it. What I want to bring to this county is professional standards. 21st century law enforcement techniques based on high ethical and legal standards. And that's an accreditation program. When I say that, I know I'm limited on time, and I appreciate this opportunity. It's like a 45-minute block of instructions on what accreditation is. So I know I can't do that today. But you can see that on my Facebook and my website. It will be up shortly. I've had a couple of kinks in that, but it should be up in the next few days. But what it is a fair and impartial promotional process. It's a policy and procedure. It's use of force and chase policies that govern our people. We have to have a standard to govern our people beyond our own standard. If we don't, people have thoughts. Those thoughts turn into actions. Actions turn into improprieties, and improprieties will lead to criminal behavior. 9 sheriffs have been convicted of felonies in my career. Granville County, you see what's going on over here in Granville County right now. We got total corruption. Happened in Brunswick County, it happened in Swain County, it happened in Robinson County, it happened in Buncombe County, it happened in Davidson County. I have to go on and on. 13 sheriffs in our sister state in South Carolina have been indicted in the last 10 years. Chandler, North Carolina, Columbus County chief over there of police is in a bind. The common denominator in all these sheriff's offices in that one municipality is they do not have professional accreditation program. Now, we're not going to stop everybody from making bad choices, but they'll be individual, they'll be situational, they will not be institutional, because it can't get that far with the accreditation process. If I pay for it myself out of my own salary as elected sheriff, I'm willing to do that, because we need that today. We've got to have the public trust. Sir Robert Peel, who was the British Prime Minister back in the 1800s, made a profound statement, and they still cite it today. The police are the people, and the people are the police. We've got to have your support and trust. As your sheriff, I'm not only going to support you as citizens of Preston County, but I'm going to protect you. Not only physically, but also upholding the bedrock and foundation of what we live in today, and that's our Constitution. We don't need a liberal, spineless elected official to tell us when we need to wear a mask or our kids need to wear a mask and expect us to enforce it, while behind closed doors he goes and instructs the Highway Patrol not to enforce it, but then criticizes the sheriff for not enforcing it. Then he goes and opens up, okay, well, let's give our school boards the opportunity to mask or unmask. And then he turns right around and vetoes Senate Bill 173.
Yeah. Oh, that's what
I mean, he's up and down and expects us to enforce it. I'm not going to enforce that. I'm going to stand with you. Mr. Seep, I saw you come in today with that sidearm. I love it. I want every law-abiding citizen passes the background check to have a weapon. Governor's not going to come in here and close our churches down and tell me I can't go to church while they leave the liquor store open and the casinos open. That's not going to happen.
That's really
It's not going to happen. Stop to deputize everybody in this county. I will be your sheriff, your sheriff, your sheriff, all of y'all sheriff. And I will be accessible. Thank you for the opportunity. Look forward to being sheriff.